When Moses came to the people and related all the words and ordinances of the Lord, they all answered with one voice, "We will do everything that the Lord has told us." Moses then wrote down all the words of the Lord, and, rising early the next day, he erected at the foot of the mountain an altar and 12 pillars for the 12 tribes of Israel. Then, having sent certain young men of the children of Israel to offer burnt offerings and sacrifice young bulls as peace offerings to the Lord, Moses took half of the blood and put it in large bowls. The other half he splashed on the altar. Taking the book of the covenant, he read it aloud to the people, who answered, "All that the Lord has said, we will heed and do." Then he took the blood and sprinkled it on the people, saying, "This is the blood of the covenant that the Lord has made with you in accordance with all these words of his." Jesus proposed a parable to the crowds. The kingdom of heaven may be likened to a man who sowed good seed in his field. While everyone was asleep, his enemy came and sowed weeds all through the wheat, and then went off. When the crop grew and bore fruit, the weeds appeared as well. The slaves of the householder came to him and said, "Master, did you not sow good seed in your field? Where have the weeds come from?" He answered, "An enemy has done this." His slaves said to him, "Do you want us to go and pull them up?" He replied, "No, if you pull up the weeds, you might uproot the wheat along with them. Let them grow together until harvest. Then at harvest time I will say to the harvesters, 'First collect the weeds and tie them in bundles for burning, but gather the wheat into my barn.'" One of the parables told by Jesus about the growth of the kingdom of God on earth reveals, with great realism, the nature of the struggle that the kingdom involves due to the presence and action of an enemy who sows weeds or tares among the wheat. Jesus says that when the harvest bloomed and bore fruit, behold, the weeds also appeared. The servants of the master of the field would like to pull them up, but the master does not allow them to do so, lest, while pulling up the weeds, you also uproot the wheat. This parable explains the coexistence and often intertwining of good and evil in the world, in our lives, and in the very history of the church. Jesus teaches us to see things with Christian realism and to deal with every problem with clarity of principles, but also with prudence and patience.